First of all, we have
Cyberpunk 2077 kicks off with you choosing who your version of V is going to be, Street Kid, Corpo, or Nomad, and right from the start, you're thrown into Night City, a place that's loud, dirty, alive, and full of trouble. The opening sets the stage with you hustling for creds and climbing the ladder, eventually leading to a mission that goes completely sideways and puts a digital ghost, Johnny Silverhand, right in your head. What people love about this game is how deep the world feels. It always feels like your story, how reactive it is, and how much personality V brings to every choice. Whether you're sneaking, hacking, or blasting through enemies, Cyberpunk 2077 receives a Metacritic score of 86 just because of launch with bugs. But now the game is fixed. Baldur's Gate 3 begins with you waking up on a Mind Flayer ship, freshly infected with a parasite that threatens to turn you into one of them. It's chaotic, weird, and immediately intense as you crash land and start gathering a group of equally cursed misfits. What makes it so loved is how every choice, every line of dialogue, and every dice roll can shift your path. You create your own character or pick from origin characters like Astarion or Shadowheart, each with deep backstories and layers to uncover. Arguing with a god or blowing up a goblin camp, it always feels like your adventure. Baldur's Gate 3 received a Metacritic score of 96, making it immersive as it seems. The Witcher 3 throws you straight into the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter chasing whispers of his lost love Yennefer, while war tears the land apart. It opens with a haunting dream, a burning battlefield, and then drops you into a muddy village where even the smallest problems feel layered and real. People love this game for its storytelling. Every quest, even the side ones, feels personal and morally messy. Geralt isn't just swinging swords, he's choosing who to help, who to trust, and how much of his humanity to hold on to. It's gritty, heartfelt, and absolutely unforgettable. Witcher 3 receives a Metacritic score of 92, which is stunning. No Man's Sky was released in August 2016 for PlayStation and PC, later expanding to Xbox and newer consoles. Developed by Hello Games, it promised an infinite universe of procedurally generated planets to explore, each with its own ecosystems, life forms, and terrain. At launch, however, the game was met with heavy criticism due to missing features, limited gameplay depth, and broken promises. Many felt let down by the gap between the marketing and the final product. But over the years, through consistent updates and passionate support from the developers, No Man's Sky transformed into a rich, expansive, and deeply rewarding experience that won back the trust of countless players. Exploring planets in No Man's Sky feels relaxing and limitless, with seamless transitions between spaceflight, planetary exploration, and underwater discovery. You can mine resources, craft technology, build massive bases, and travel with friends across the stars. Combat is present, but never overwhelming. Battles with space pirates or hostile life forms keep the universe feeling wild and unpredictable. Interactions with alien species, mysterious ancient structures, and the vast unknown bring a sense of awe and loneliness that few games capture. It received a bad Metacritic score of 71, but performed well. Hogwarts Legacy starts with you stepping into the magical world as a fifth-year student joining Hogwarts under unusual circumstances. Right from the opening, you're thrown into danger, ancient secrets, and spell-slinging chaos before even getting to the castle. But once you do, it feels like coming home, wand in hand, house sorted, and classes waiting. What players love most is the freedom to explore every corner of the school, the Forbidden Forest, and the villages beyond, all while growing stronger in magic. You play as a fully customizable student, and whether you're brewing potions, dueling dark wizards, or flying over the countryside, it feels like your own wizarding journey. Hogwarts Legacy secured the Metacritic score of 84. Ghost of Tsushima begins with a brutal Mongol invasion, where you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai left for dead as his island burns around him. The intro throws you into a hopeless battle, where honor clashes with survival, and Jin is forced to question everything he was taught. What makes the game so loved is how it blends quiet beauty with intense action. Fields of flowers and bamboo forests are just as unforgettable as the sword duels. Jin's journey from noble warrior to the feared ghost is emotional, haunting, and full of tough choices that reshape not just him, but all of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima was nominated for Game of the Year and praised for its breathtaking world, emotional story, and fluid combat. However, it ultimately lost the award to games that were seen as more innovative or groundbreaking, though many fans still believe it deserved the win for its artistic beauty and immersive experience. Ghost of Tsushima receives a Metacritic score of 84. Alan Wake 2 tells the story of Alan, a writer trapped in a twisted, nightmarish dimension, and Saga Anderson, an FBI agent investigating a series of bizarre murders in the mysterious town of Bright Falls. Alan tries to escape by rewriting reality through his words, while Saga uncovers dark secrets tied to supernatural forces. The game blends psychological horror, intense storytelling, and haunting visuals to create a truly gripping experience. As the story progresses, both characters face terrifying enemies, shifting realities, and personal demons, but they keep fighting to uncover the truth and survive. Alan's desperate struggle and Saga's determination make them both unforgettable. What players love most about the game is its creepy atmosphere, deep narrative, and unique gameplay style. It was praised by fans and critics alike, but despite all the love, it missed out on winning Game of the Year. It receives Metacritic score of 89, making it perfect. Assassin's Creed Origins opens with Bayek of Siwa, Egypt's last Medjay, returning home scarred by loss and driven by revenge. The game throws you into a dusty temple fight almost immediately, and you can feel the weight of Bayek's grief in every blow. What makes it so loved is how it reshaped the series, blending RPG mechanics with a vast, vibrant world full of mystery, culture, and history. Bayek is more than just an assassin. He's a father, a husband, and a protector, trying to make sense of a changing world. Exploring ancient Egypt through his eyes feels personal and powerful. It receives a Metacritic score of 81.
Remember this one, Medjay! But not enough!
Black Myth Wukong follows the journey of the Destined One, inspired by the legendary Monkey King as he battles mythical beasts and powerful gods in a beautifully crafted world based on Chinese mythology. The character is fast, fierce, and armed with a magical staff, capable of transforming and using mystical powers in combat. The game features intense boss fights, stunning visuals, and deep lore that pulls players into its dark, mysterious world. As the story unfolds, the hero faces overwhelming odds and uncovers ancient secrets tied to his destiny. Players are drawn to the fluid combat, rich atmosphere, and cinematic storytelling. While it became one of the most talked-about releases and earned critical acclaim, it surprisingly missed out on winning Game of the Year, though many believe it deserved the honor for its creativity and ambition. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game where we play as Arthur Morgan, a gunslinger, fighter, and loyal friend who rides with his gang. The most prominent members include Dutch, John, and the traitor Micah. Arthur robs banks, trains, and many other places. He is the most badass gunslinger in the game. As the story progresses, the gang faces many problems and tensions, but Arthur stays loyal and keeps helping his fellows. Later, he is betrayed by Micah and his most trusted companion, Dutch. What players love about the game is its story, mechanics, and environment. People really enjoyed the game and loved it, but it surprisingly missed out on Game of the Year. What people love most is the emotional weight behind it all. Arthur's journey isn't just about guns and horses, it's about loyalty, redemption, and questioning the life he's lived. It's cinematic, raw, and hits you harder the deeper you go. Red Dead Redemption 2 achieved the Metacritic score of 97,